Well, guys, here we are. Been a hot minute. It's been a month since we've posted a video. We've been a bit quiet, and you're probably thinking, where are Hatch RC? Where have they been? What have they been up to? So, can you see what's underneath me? Can you guess yet? So, we've got some news. Some big news, haven't we, Thomas? Yeah, have a look. I don't know if you can see this. It's got a bit interesting. So it happened, guys. So this video today is a reveal of. I mean, I could have gone out and bought a brand new one, but I thought, what's the fun in that? And you'll see why in a minute, that we chose this bundle. And there was a gentleman up in Redruth where we bought this from. I put a post on the Traxxas group, Buy and Sell UK. And one man came forward, and it was a tough choice. There was 3 or 4 people that were all selling XMAXXs, which, you know, were good. But this one here is the Wide Max. It's a standard XMAXX, got the Wide Max kit on it. It has the Proline wheels on it, okay, with the bigger sized hexes. That's a spare. Proline Badland. So yeah, I was made up. Obviously the body's a bit battered, guys, so I'm going to put the camera down a bit now. The body is a bit battered, okay, obviously, but the truck itself, you know, it is tidy. I got a new body on the order, by the way. There's a new body coming from 18 model. I've already done some bits on it now, so as you're seeing this now, like I would, right, I've made sure it's okay. There's bits on order. So the usual things like the cush drive rubber in there was perished a bit. The pin broke on that. That's on order. Yeah, it's wear and tear, but the reason I chose this one, wasn't it, Thomas? Because it had a brand new motor and a brand new ESC. And the reason why, which we'll reveal in a moment, is, and I'm going to put this one to the side. I mean, she's tidy, guys. You know, no corrosion on it. There's a few marks on it, a few scuffs on it, but just absolute monster, you know. She's all good. 3D printer, so I'm going to 3D print a load of parts. There's obviously one on the front there, but not on the other. I've got lots of bits backlogged up. There's bits you can get for it that protect it, which we're going to do. So, but that's, guys, that's where we've been. We've been busy, and the reason why, Thomas here, which we'll reveal. I'm going to put the body back on this one. And by the way, to solve this happening, this breaking, if you've got an XMAXX and this happens to your body quite a lot and they fling off, GPM do an aluminium mount, and it prevents this from happening. All right, here we go. XMAXX to the moon, literally. That's one. Okay, so you're thinking, what's going on? What's going on? Thomas is going to bring something to the camera now. Whoa, nearly fell over. Yeah, bring it in. Bring it in. Yeah, I know. You're probably like, what's the heck's that? Why have you got 2? Well, almost 2. So part of this deal was that was a whole working XMAXX, and practically a chassis, a body, and a ton of spares. There's all the bottom arms. I got all the bottom arms. They came off my XMAXX. Right. It came with a motor, which is actually dead. I checked it, it doesn't work. It came with an ESC. The only thing wrong with the ESC on it was the pin for the fan motor, which I can hotwire and straight off the receiver.
You've got another new body coming for this,
it come with a ton of spares, diff rebuild kits, springs, various ring gears, you know, like, so straight away. So my thought when we bought this,
you've got 2 bodies coming now.
Well, that's new ones, yeah, that's fine. But the thought when this was on the table as an option was that this dear little man here absolutely loves his XMAXXs. He watches them all day long. He's got the Max here, the Wide Max, which he's just bought Badlands for, because the stock ones come unglued. So yeah, like I said, got the ESC. Oh, you all right, Thomas? Not really recording this. So Thomas's body is in a bit better nick than mine. This one. All right, and again, it's the tub. So I was like, let's go for this, wasn't it, Thomas? It was a no-brainer, because thinking we've cleaned it up, degreased it, put green on it, spent a lot of time getting that ready, and started looking around to essentially build up a truck for him. And you're going to see this in the video today. So in between the cars coming, me checking it over, I've sourced, me and Thomas, a lot of parts. Thomas has been really good. He sold his Outcast. It was a hard decision. He quickly realised that XMAXX, the cost factor involved to get this running. They are the ultimate car for fun. And like a lot of people say, they're so big and so clumsy, you can hoon them around. They're great. So, but with that said, Thomas told his Outcast to basically pave towards a load of parts, and I think it came to it was about $700-800. Yeah, with postage it was, yeah, and then customs fees. So, but we didn't do it for the cost. It's not that. We know why I did this. We know why we're doing this. It's because you can't. This is priceless. This memory of you building your XMAXX. Now we're going to build this. Is priceless, Thomas. We could go out and just bought you a truck for the same amount of money, and off you go, and it would have been special. But you know, when you do this now, and anyone in the hobby watching this, when you do this now, you're going to appreciate it so much more. And I just can't wait to whom these are around over on the Towns this summer. It's going to be, well, this summer in the coming week. Yeah. Obviously, I stripped down my XMAXX and assessed that obviously the piece was missing there. That's a consumable in the slipper clutch. And that's why, guys, if you've got an XMAXX, I've quickly learned, I see a lot of people stripping spur gears, stripping pinion. And what tends to happen is that inside here is that rubber damper. And if you take this out, if there's any play in this assembly, like see it now, it turns. Oh, it turns, right? It means that this rubber is perished. And if you look at this one in here, you can probably see parts of it are gouged already, because what happens is there's a bit in there that spins around. So if you've got any play in this assembly, that shock, that inertia, that force, as you land and as you jump, right, is why spur gears strip. But it come with that. It come with two 4S6700 batteries. It come with a Traxxas dual live charger, which I eBayed. Long story. I've got another Traxxas charger now. It's destined to stay. It means to stay. But yeah, so we got charger, we got batteries, we got all these bits. We practically got another whole XMAXX. Oh, and obviously he got 3 of his tyres as well. 3. One of them got chewed. Right, so we've got pretty much 3 tyres of the 4. And I've just found a set of 4 on eBay. Yeah. With very little use. Which will be here in £55 for 4. So guys, you don't have to spend massive amounts of money. I know XMAXX territory, it goes up, you know what I mean? And the next level from that is all the 1/5 scale stuff, which I've had in the past, and that gets silly. We found a motor on eBay as well. Yeah, Thomas, did you want to go get the parts? So this is what we got. So bumper assembly, check. Wheelie bar, put it over there.
Definitely need that.
Steering, check.
Definitely need that, yeah.
Hubs, stock, and top tip, I realise as well that if you've got, if these break, you can go RPM with the oversized bearings, or the XRT one.
You know what it is? It's got all these little.
Yeah, so it's got all the grooves and all in them, all filled in and caved in, so it gives it more strength. Yeah, we've got that there as well. The front and rear bulkhead, a whole bag of bottom arms, but we don't actually need them because we're going to be using the set that come with it. They will be spares. Some Traxxas Ultimate part. Yep. A standard heatsink.
Got 2 shocks. 4
standard.
Shocks.
So he's got brand new shocks. Drive shafts in green. Centre drive shaft, the spur and pinion, the cush drive, the pinions, the bearings, the coupler, all those bits in there. I've got 1, 2, and these are the ultimate diff. 3 diffs. I've got a spare, so we've got 3 diffs.
Got the wheel nuts.
Yeah, a bag of wheel nuts.
They're meant to be metal. I thought they were plastic. We need those.
No, you have plastic, and then you have the metals over the top.
We do need those.
Yeah, I'll put them down there. 22 pinion, bag of screws, and a wheel tool, and a set of ultimate pins and whatnot, and braces. So yeah, guys, what can I say? This is going to be an interesting video, so it'll be a long one. Enjoy.
fire. I melt in your hands, soaked in sweat when we dance. I fall to my knees, baby. Wanna get you alone now, not ready to ignite. I want us to go home now, now turn off every light, baby, burn me to ashes. Then I rise, then I rise. You set my body, all on my body. You set my body, all on my
When it comes to those battery hold-down things. So you can fit smaller batteries.
Yeah, but to be fair though, these aren't that. There's not a lot of a gap there.
If you put those battery holds in, well, they're not going to fit, are they?
Right.
Which one do you put in front? Do you turn this one?
Yeah, no, we're obviously going to run.
Can I?
Go on then.
What's going on?
I have no idea. Ah, that's why.
Happening underneath
No,
with the thing.
should be. Oh, that's what you can hear, that. Perfect.
I'm just going to put the bottom.
There we go, buddy.
Look, I can give it
Give it a little rev. Happy?
Yeah.
Okay. So minus, turn the controller off. Minus an ESC fan, minus a motor fan. Yeah, she won't be long, bud. Do you want to go?
Need to get more ready.
I think you've done very well. Go put that in the box.
What goes around comes back around. What goes around comes back around. What goes around comes back around. Comes back around. Comes back around.
Let's have a minute.
Just a little bit, right?
Yep. Is that one more? More? Oh, well, alright, okay.
That's it, it's not even quarter! That one. That already looks good.
I know, it's
Not
cool.
about quarter, probably. Throttle. How bad is it when you're actually driving it with full throttle then?
Alright. Cool. Happy?